see it there. All right, team, I'll say the roll with it. Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on TikTok Live at The Real Bloom From Within Love. I go by Bloomy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope y'all doing wonderful. If you are a high vibe, I'll say, if you are a pure, sincere human being filled with love and light and positivity, I hope you are doing well wherever you are on the globe. If that is sincerely you, may you be well, may you be well, and may you be well. This is a general collective tarot/oracle reading, past life. We're getting straight into it. I've already prepared. I was guided to get straight into it. Past life karmic reading. I've been given a specific spread, and this is going to be pertaining to those of you who feel like you carnated into a karmic family, and you may have had karmic families that have tried to constantly sabotage you, lie on you, do spell work on you, all sorts of things that have been kind of sort of trying to stagnate your life, trying to keep you childlike, gaslight, project, scapegoat, you name it, okay? And so usually when that's the case, I've done these videos yesterday. If you guys want to check it out, I think I did it on my YouTube. Usually you've had a past life with them, but they were not your family. See, it's not always exactly the same. We kind of be thinking, oh, so they were. No, we're referencing the soul, not the jacket here. Okay, whatever that is for you. Let's say your last name is Johnson, in this life or whatever. No, we're talking about the traveling of the soul here. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. I was guided to do that. Look, ding dong, I was guided to do that. So I'm gonna take a little sip here. Ain't gonna waste time. They want me to get into it, so I won't be interacting the same way. I have the comments off for that reason, but if you are a divine being and you're coming in here, I would certainly invite you to show your support as an energy exchange. If you are here and you're sitting and you are feeling like you're receiving something from this, I certainly invite you to do this, because if you benefit, so would others. But of course, at the end, I'll do my scan anyway, and I'll be doing blocking. I have been doing pruning on TikTok. I want to say down to 200. I'm cleaning house because I've had people basically here just to steal, okay? A lot of karmic energies, one of which is my sister and some of her collaborators, amongst other spiritualists that was in the location where I lived before here, and yada yada. So with that being said, yeah, this is exposed. This is why I'm chopping wood. This is why the numbers I'm cutting, I'm pruning on purpose, okay? Because we can't get too caught up in that. But anyway, they're saying jump in, so let's rock. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I can keep this here, huh, team? Let's see. I'll keep this here. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Whoop. Move that. Let's rock. I've already prepared you guys, so don't worry. I don't have to do anything else. I'm just gonna bang this Tibetan singing bowl here. We're gonna get into it. I swear, I think I need to clean it or something. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, because it used to. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta clean it. Oh, I see it. All right. Y'all know me though. I love my goodies there. So this is how we're rolling. Past life, past life. So the spread is we're gonna get some overall energy here just for the overall. So these three are dedicated to the overall. These over here are gonna be dedicated. You guys can't see it, okay, to the actual spread. All right. Overall energy light team. You guys told me to just jump into it, so let's do it. Calling all those that are being, their souls are being divinely guided, and I'm asking that all fuck shit, all spell works, to try to block that, be returned to sender and blocked off from affecting those that are being divinely guided by their soul to this live routine. Please and thank you. But help me to focus on the reading. All right, what is this overall energy, team, please, of this past life karmic family? Past life. Overall energy. Okay. Treasure Island, past life. All right. Overall energy. A change in the wind is in reverse. Past life overall energy. So there was something that wouldn't change. Something that couldn't change. Okay. In this past life karmic situation here with a family member. All right. Overall energy, past life. Those that resonate as having a past life with a karmic family in this lifetime. Past life karmic or karmics. That's now currently in this life. The collective family. What was the past life overall situation there? Past life, prosperity, inspiration. Let's see. Ah, this is getting good. All right. Compassion. Okay, see. All right. See. I was talking about it yesterday. Release at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Crossroads. See, there was something. If they were in an insane asylum, there was some type of a resistance to change in the therapies or something, and you guys could have been like either a nurse, a practitioner, the doctor, possibly, okay, if that's you. If it's not an insane asylum, there was some type of a situation where there was financial, or physical, like some kind of illness, something to that effect, okay, that was resistant to change here with the leading card. And compassion. So if it's a past life, maybe something was done. It was a crossroads that if it was medical, maybe their diagnosis, it was just a crossroads, like what, in the olden days, things were so different. And collective, you could have been, like I said, like how my situation was, a part of the team. I was either one of the doctors or something like that. And back then, they used to practice like very cruel. I mean, I don't even see how that was ever the case, but obviously my soul did because I was there or whatever. But, it was cruel, like how they treated the patients that like couldn't heal or couldn't recover or wasn't responding to medication. For some of you, Yeah, man. There was a lack of compassion. And that's why they come in like as lunatics and stuff and angry. I said this on my videos on YouTube. And the purpose of coming back is to bring the healing and alchemy for all. But, unfortunately, you can only handle your side of it. If they don't partake to that, they stay in the lunatic energy. They stay in that karmic template and that subconscious programming, which is driving them to want to hurt you, whether they know that or not. Okay, collective. Yeah. And, trying to release. So you guys may not have meant to be doing them harm, collective, because it's based on whatever was the programming back then, whatever was the practices. You may not have meant to, but it still is a karmic energy or karmic debt. So this time it was supposed to be to bring in compassion to recover it. But depending on who your karmics are, if they resisted it and just exploited it and just, whatever, because they gone lunatic, they went to the dark side. Okay. Oh my God. Crossroads, rebirth, solutions. Yeah, you guys are trying to find solutions to help these people in the past. Oh my God. Yeah. So you guys were probably some type of leaders, authority figures, governments. If it wasn't like insane asylum or doctors, but it was something to do with the health and the well-being or prosperity, money. And you guys were probably authority figures, leaders trying to, yeah, ancestors, manifestation, yes, solutions. Okay. Let me just get one more. So this is what ended up happening. We're still in the overall energy, and then we're going to get into the actual spread. Okay. I'm just picking up the overall energy of what took place in the past life karmic situation here. Okay. So let's get the behavioral health psychology deck to see like what was going on inside of these karmics back then. Okay. Lighting. Overall energy here. We're still in the overall. Still in overall. We know it was something that wouldn't change. Compassion is here. There was a lack of compassion. There could have been repeated. If they were getting electric shock therapy, okay, if that was the get down, they were doing that, and they would be you, collective, not you, but you in a sense of your soul or whoever. Like you could have been the nurse, just depends, right? Or the doctor. So they could have repeatedly done electric shock therapy, which is not, oh man, it makes my skin crawl. To even think like that's how they thought it was going to work, back in the days, but that's cruel. It's like torture to the person. And that's the trauma. Believe it or not, just think about it. Imagine that you were getting electric shock therapy because, let's say you were unwell and they couldn't get anything to help you. They couldn't get medicine. They couldn't get any form of therapy, or they could even try clergy. Let's say nothing worked. And just imagine you're just sitting on somebody's table or you're laying on somebody's table and you're not well already. Okay. And then they're just constant, every week or however, just electric shock therapy. And it's not a pretty thing. So those things are traumatic, and it sits in the cells of your DNA. Okay. Until we deal with it, until you're able to get to it. This is why people are driven. It's in the subconscious. So when these karmics reincarnate and they opt to stay 3D and they opt to the dark side. This is why they come in, and they'll attach a lot of energy that's lower vibratory. And their whole mission is to try to outdo you, try to kill you, try to sabotage you. And you may not really understand. They themselves don't, quite honestly, because they're not well. They were not well then. Okay. So that soul imprint still comes with the next life for them to deal with it. Okay. So I'm only saying this collective. I'm not making excuses. I just need to say that. I'm saying this because you tried in this life to remedy something, and we're going to get there, okay? You may not even know that that is why you were so compassionate. You may not even know that that is why you kept trying. Once you started healing, you would share this information, you would share that, every time you would see them, maybe years, ago and so forth, and they would come around, you would find things to give them, and you would try and you would listen. It's because in your DNA, your soul recognized that there was something you need to do to help, okay? But unfortunately, you can't make them, so it was never designed for you to. And if they disrespected it in this lifetime, which a lunatic, they're not well, but it still needed to be attempted with the healing energy as you awakened, okay? But if they wanted to exploit it, if they wanted to reject it, whatever the case, disrespect it, then karmic debt in your favor paid, collective. Okay, so what ends up happening to these people is that since they're still in it, they don't know. So they're still going to be, until they're taken out, they're still going to be incessant upon projecting toxic energy to you and your children and everything that is yours. But this time, what's going to be unique and different is they're going to suffer a lot of ramification because not because of you, collective, the higher realms is involved. It's out of bounds because there was an attempt. When you have projected this compassion in this life to try to, because see, that was the issue, right? The lack of compassion, some type of medical treatment, the lack of compassion in something or understanding, because maybe you didn't have the full understanding in that life. Right? It was just going along with the sciences and shit. Well, the sciences do the electric shock therapy. You just hear, boom, lay down, get your, that's very insensitive and, to that patient that's already in torment within. And so you had to deal with that. But if you did show these people compassion, this is why their severity is so high. Because you put that energy, you karmic debt to the karmic debt, okay? You're released. So all of the stuff henceforth that they do, whether it be the spell work, the stealing, the lies, whatever version of their attempt to try to destroy you, your children, and your life is going to hit very pretty damn hard. We'll get there later. Because I want to see what was the emotion, like what was going on inside of these karmics, because why? Right? What was the get down? Okay. All right. So what was going on here overall? I just have to stop to explain that a little bit. What was the root here going on inside of the past life karmics here? And they still barred it. The root, anger. 2 anger cards, okay. They couldn't express their anger. They were angry. They were scared. They couldn't express themselves. I mean, if they were in the insane asylum, that would make sense. Okay. But whether or not that's it, whatever the situation was, they couldn't express their anger. They felt restricted. They felt unheard. They felt, that nobody would listen or something. Express yourself and anger and introduction. So they had deep roots of that anyway to begin with, which was why they were in need of some type of help. They had a lot of trauma anyway. Okay, those that were in the mentally ill situation, okay, but they felt like no one would listen. So if they were put in these insane asylums, they, you know, with that express yourself reversed, they were not allowed. Something happened. They were not heard. They were, you know, wow. Okay, so that's the overall energy. So I'm going to move that over here. That's overall in the past life, okay? Wow. Deep stuff, man. But it helps us to understand why, right? It's not for us to be like do anything any differently, but it's just going to simply help you as you're looking at your life in retrospect. Even now, it helps you to connect like, ah, I get it. And there's nothing you can do about it, collective. It's still not your job. You just had to somehow remedy something energetically, and it was up to them to either get on board and take it and kind of run with it, you know, so that there could be alchemy for the whole thing. But if they resist that, that wasn't to stop you from getting your alchemy, look at ding dong, so that you can move forward, right? Yeah, one or two. Yeah, it's they're full of anger. And that's why they're still in that energy. Does that make sense? This is why they're driven that way. And they don't, well, some of them might know and just not care, but this is how you know they went way to the lunatic side. Because it's like, if you know that happened to you and that was you, if you've gotten the full knowledge of it, then if you were well and didn't have all those entity attachments and all that stuff, it would drive you to want to heal like, oh, that's why I'm acting like that. For no reason other than whatever the hell, right? But you can't do that if you are the insane or the mentally ill or whatever, right? The soul checked out. It's just crazy, man. But that's not for us to deal with. So please don't think you're supposed to go, let me go call them, go, oh, your soul. They're going to look at you like you're dumb, honey. Because most of them, these are narcs now, okay? So don't do that. Don't try to, oh, let me send him. No. Work on your soul. Now you work on your soul, because chances are you've sent and displayed compassion. And in turn, they shit on you. In turn, they did spell work on you, spell work on your kids, you know. So there's no more. Bear with me. Sorry. Hold on. I gotta still reset something here, so bear with me. I'm here, guys. Just hold on. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. I'm just going to reset some settings here. There it is, boo. Okay. Sorry, guys. If there's anybody here anyway, sorry to the high vibers, I'll put it that way. All right. Cool. So let's keep it pushing. Wait. Dang, well, that's dope. What did I choose? I chose a different one. Woo. Oh, yeah, I did, huh? That's kind of dope. But wait, I don't want that. Woo. Let me see. I likes that one too, though. Woo. Can I get a what? Is it this one? Yeah. All right. I think I got it, y'all. So let me hurry up because I do want to be able to. My team, help a sister out. Amp, do y'all thing. Guys, gods, goddesses, ancestors. Handle it. Mm-hmm. Handle it. Okay. So as I was saying, whoop. Okay. So much in here. So we got the overall energy. There was something that lacked some type of compassion, or the efforts could have been there. I mean, it's in the upright. There needed to be a little bit more compassion. Something wouldn't change. Something was being done over and over again here. So let's get out of there. All right. Sorry. So I'm going to put that here. Now let's get into the spread. All right. This is an interesting reading. Past life. So the spread that I was asked to do is to start with who you were, get an energy of who you were as the Divine's collective, and then who they were, what the situation was, and what the challenge was, or what it was it about, something like that, okay? So let's see who you were, collective, who you were in this past life, who you were, okay, in this whole situation, with this karmic situation, who you were, okay? Who you were. Light team, who was the collective here? Violet fire, amp, shields, amp, returning to center, amp, all of it, non-stop team. Who was the collective? High vibe collective, high vibe divine being collectives here in this situation. The Huntress quest, the Pleiades. Light my quest to be wild and free. Palladian energy. Okay, hold on. The Huntress. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I told y'all. Told you. 12 breaking down to a 3, Ascended Masters. And then right behind it, you got that grandmother energy again, that ancestor again. Okay. The ancient grandmother teacher. I am the teacher that leads with self-knowledge. Okay, so some of you, like I said, it was either you were some kind of an authority figure, teacher, doctor, nurse, yeah. Wow. Okay. I want to get a clarifier on that. Is that the right deck, team? I think it is. Hold on, guys. Just bear with me. So this is who the collective was. Huntress, Quest, Palladium. Okay. Could I get something in tarot, team, to help me out? The collective, to understand who they were pertaining to the situation here. Past life. Who they were. Okay. Okay, so some of you were healers of some sort as well. Okay. But back then, I guess it was just the poor judgment or the practices and things of that time, if it was in the medical field, was not as compassionate. Like I said, electric shock therapy, that'll be traumatic to anybody. And that carries on to the soul, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right, who was the collective, light team? The Huntress, Quest. Who was the collective? The high vibes, divine beings in this dynamic past life. Who were they? Show us the divine beings, the divine collective. Yeah, look at, you were the sun. You were the enlightened. You were the sun. So you were enlightened. You were enlightened, okay? Oh. So something could have happened where you were trying to see, okay. You were planning, you had a sense of direction, you were waiting for your ship to come in. Maybe you didn't like what you did. Maybe because you were enlightened, you realized that something didn't seem humane about the practices, but you still were there. Ah. Because maybe you were trying to get another job, or maybe you were trying to like start your own new business because this is what you were doing and you got healed and enlightened and you didn't like something, but yet you were still there and still partook until you were, and maybe you never got out, or maybe it was too late or some shit. Yeah, oh, fuck me. Okay, so yeah, whoa. Yeah. See, you could have died, they could have died before, you know what I'm saying, anything could have changed or something to that effect, because I see death here, 6 of Pentacles. Wow. So this is interesting. So for this to be the major arcana collective coming out as you, this is a major arcana in tarot, okay? So this is big time, okay? You were someone big time, obviously, but you could have been, like, see how this lady is? You probably was this energy, really sweet. Very, loving, very happy, very kind. But something went wrong. They could have even saw you. Oh, see, man. Okay, anyway, just let me keep going. Can I get one more here, light team? Who was the collective here? This is deep to me. Oh boy. Oh, see. Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good, y'all. Some of y'all, you were the king of you were the king of wands. You could have been a man, because we can't get stuck on who we are in this form. You could have been a king of wands. See, here we got higher level commitment. We have this Hierophant. You could have been married to a king of wands in the, oh shit. Oh boy. He could, oh, okay. I don't want to go too far. Help me, light team, because I'm hearing too many things. So, blah. Help me to just try to keep this streamlined since it's collective. I'm like, ooh, crazy shit. Here we go. Yeah, see. Ooh. So, okay, that's who y'all was. We're going to stick with that. Okay, we got the sun. We got a lot of fire. So you were very fiery, very passionate, very happy, very enlightened. Um, you could have been a person that made this King of Wands happy, okay? Because it is a collective reading. We're asking who you were. This Huntress could be you. And the sun, you could have been, oh God. Can I get one more? This has already got me fascinated. Can I get one more? Yeah. Oh, I'm about to pass out. Okay. We got the Two of Cups, which is partnerships, friendships. They could have been. Was it a friend of you all's? Was it a friend of you all's or your husband's or your wife's with this Two of Cup energy here? And then Seven of Swords in reverse. This means that, you know, there was no deception, no deceit. So you were not deceitful. We're talking about the collective's energy. Okay. So you guys were someone who was honest. It could be, you know, somebody, the King of Wands could have revealed a truth about a connection with you with this sun energy, and somehow it could be connected to that karmic that was in the insane asylum. Okay. Whether, I don't know the relation yet, but it's obviously connected. It's connected. And this could be a part of the anger. Maybe the man, oh boy. Let me just move on because I'm like, I'm finna to do my own shit. Well, when I get off, cause I wants to dig. I wants to dig. Yeah. So I think they could have been obsessed. Like whoever the person, like the karmics is, they could have been obsessed in a past life of something here and got put in this institution. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Anyway. Who was, let's get something on the karmic here. Which one did you guys, I picked up and it was Indy, my God. All right. All right. Are we using this one? Who were they, or the challenge situation? Hold on. I'm trying to remember which one they want me to use, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll use this just to see. Let's see. Because I can't remember here. I think it was this one. I had it all laid out. They're giving it to me. Hold on. Dang, y'all. This is kind of deep. All right, so who were the karmics? Now that we know who the collectives were, we do have a king, so it could have been the masculine, or it could be this feminine energy, and it could be pertaining, since it's Two of Cups, a couple. If it's a twin flame journey, oh boy. Yeah, it's a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised why that's tied up and why they came in this life obsessed and crazy. Okay. All about that. I get it. So who was the karmic back then in this pertaining to this reading? Who were they, or what was their struggle? What was their issue? Who were they? What was their struggle, or what was their issue? Ooh. Their struggle, their issue was the same thing. their obsession with the twin flame. So it was the, good God Almighty. Okay, see, that's what I was saying. I have to do my own shit because I'm like, oh, everything is connected. Where it actually is. So look at power over difficulty. The issue was if something was difficult. Okay, I said, what was their issue? The twin flame. They're after the twins. Okay, something happened here. The collective, you see this energy over here where it says the sun, Seven of Swords is in reverse. So there was no deceit. The Seven of Swords in the upright is implying somebody was sneaky, somebody is lying, somebody is always trying to kind of slither around. But there was no deception here. It could be you knew the truth. It could be the King of Wands knows the truth. The Two of Cups was the truth. Because these are all positive cards here. Their issue, they have an obsession with one of the twins. Whether it was the masculine or feminine. It could have been an affair or something. So this, oh, fuck me today. Okay. All right. So, good God. So they were ill even in another life. And they've been following the twins. They were ill. And it was a lack of compassion in terms of their treatment, their medical treatment. Oh, there it is. See, now it's coming. Okay. In terms of their medical treatment. So, for some of you, it wasn't that you were the doctor, or for some of you, it wasn't that, oh, this is deep. Damn. Okay, so for some of you, you were not, they just blamed you for it. See, we have to understand that too. Whatever's in the person's energy, if they're not well and when they die, that trauma, all those templates is there. So it could be they had a breakdown. They could have been like their lover or like an affair or some shit could have been like that. Whoop. And then in the olden days, you know, shit was different. It wasn't like now, shit, we can just go click online to behavioral health, you know, like whatever the fuck. But, you know, back then, motherfuckers would go tie your ass up. You know what I'm saying? It could have happened because she or he could have tried to do something to one of the twins and then they ended up in the asylum and they tied their ass up. Because back then, that's how they did it and did the shock therapy because maybe they wouldn't respond to the medicines or the therapies to try to help them get over. They were angry about the twins. We got anger. And she could have been, or he could have been in love with one or had an affair and it was difficult for them. Yeah, it was difficult for them. Oh, man. This is insane. I need to, can I get, ooh, yep, ooh. Okay. Oh, God. I cut the deck and I got divine masculine. So that's why the King of Wands is there. So if you're divine feminine and you are on a twin flame journey, you and your twin was actually in that lifetime together. Okay? And so was a karmic that's in your family now. Oh, this is crazy. So it could have been they found out the truth. Because see, that's how the twin flame journey go, though. See, this is interesting. King of Wands illuminated with the sun, because that's illumination, y'all. That's a reveal. That's illumination. That's enlightenment. That's insight. He could have, oh, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, this is so not show offense another day. Now, yes, the fuck. When I Get off of here. I'm finna do mine. Okay, anyway, back to y'all collective. I'm finna do mine for sure. Because I'm like, ooh, this makes sense why they be crazy. And now, see, it makes sense to me now. I'm like, oh, it's in the soul. And if they don't remember, it's in the subconscious. They're not dealing with it. So it's like, all they know is they're just driven to like kill the twins. Okay, I want to kill the twins. I want to have him, because it feels like there was an obsession with masculine. I saw the devil energy at the bottom. And so yeah. We're talking about the karmic now, right? This fell over here, the twin. Okay, they wanted to be the twin. Oh God. Could we clarify how my life twin flames? Yeah. They wanted to create, they wanted to make, yeah, that's why they ended up in the same. They had an issue, okay. It could have been somebody, like I said, if they dated them or whatever, and then it went crazy or something happened, and then they could have ended up in an institution, and then, you know, so they died with that anger. And because back then, they were angry about, first and foremost, losing what they wanted and what they thought was theirs to have. So they have an issue with the twin flame. They have an issue with the counterpart that a twin could have chose or went back to or some shit. Okay? But more than that, on top of that, they got some anger because they ended up, some of them, like I said, in some type of an institution. And in those days, it was very cruel. Okay, today it's nice, it's humane, shit. It's better than how some of us live, depending on where we at. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different feel. But back then, they had a combination. That's why I got like 3-4 anger cards. Okay, they lost this. Then, the masculine, one of them could have put them in there, could have called somebody. You just never know. Because she could have tried to kill somebody. Okay, well, he. What else? What was going on? What was their issue, these karmics? What was going on? Okay. Yeah, see, I told y'all, y'all think I'm crazy. I look, spirit guys, thank you. What happened was she or he was in major fear. They were not awakened. This is a cursed energy. This is the lack consciousness, fear of victimization. Okay, behind the twin flame that they wanted to either keep having something new or yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm trying to keep it moving, team. I'm trying, but this is... Reveal the karmic here. Reveal the karmic here. And this... Reveal the karmic. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Cups. There's something about money. That they lose money. Reveal the karmic from the past life. She was blind, blocked, 2 of Swords. Yeah, devil energy. She was in devil energy. Toxicity, attachments, refusing to see. And that's why, shit. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay focused on your guys' collective reading, but I'm having too many different things happening. I'm picking up y'all shit, and then I'm thinking about my shit in the back. I'm like, oh my God, this is insanity. Yeah. The masculine, yeah. Yeah, man. Okay. He could have ended it in the past life. There could have been a money situation. Reveal more about the karmic here with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Queen of, it's two of them. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh shit, ding dong. Oh boy. Now we got the Queen of Swords. Okay. Cut off. 3. They were heartbroken. Okay. Yeah, because of, yeah, and as I look, and as I said that, here it goes. The 5 of Cups reversed. This is that's mental illness. So they slipped into something. This is how they end up in an institution, and then they die. They died. Okay. They had to be blocked off. Look at this. They had to be. They were blocked off, cut off with the Queen of Swords energy. And they ended up, yeah. And see, it was on the unfairness in terms of like the treatment and the, like I said, when we're talking about like the insane asylum, the treatment. Okay. So they felt like things were not fair. They felt like it wasn't fair for whatever reason. The masculine was happy with divine feminine and spoke a truth, you know, with that 7 of Swords is in reverse. With that sun energy, 2 of Cups, you know, ships could have come in and then they were put in the some of them even died feeling like see they were disturbed, and so it makes sense to me now. Oh my God. So they died feeling like the twins planned that, but the twins didn't, but it's still in their energy. They feel like the twins planned that to hurt her, put her in this place, and she ends up tortured. And if Divine Feminine could have worked there, like I said, if it's linking all the way back, can you see why there's so much anger? The feminine could have worked there, could have been a doctor, a scientist, a nurse, something like that. So it's like double connected. Now you have the feminine here doing this job. Then you have masculine. See, so she felt like it was a plan. And so that's why they come in planning, even if it's subtle, to kill the twins. I hope that makes sense. It sounds just like the movies to me. I know this is crazy, but that's how these movies play out. They come in, so they try to seduce you, but they got vengeance on their mind. Whoa. Because that's the only way they can get close to you. They can't get close to you revealing any of that. So it's like, I'm going to get my balance. I'm going to get everything I want. I feel like I should get back. Look at the jealousy, the pettiness. That was their energy back then. They had a lot of lack. They had curses and things on them. And it could have been some type of an affair. Like they were a liar. I'm asking about who they were. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. They were a liar. Okay. They lied about something. They betrayed. Okay. It could have been the same shit happening in this life. It's literally happened before. Okay. But they died and they ended up in an insane asylum. And this time around, it's designed for, you know, divines, of course, to continue to do. But if the karmics never do their part, it's designed for both the twins to do their part of healing and alchemizing in this sense and then move. But if the karmics don't do their part, they'll just, well, some of them, I don't even know. I think they're being stripped entirely. And then when they die, they're going to see like what that's going to mean for them. Like it's not the same because some of them keep doing this and then they don't get the healing. Okay. And the alchemy that's supposed to be presented for them each time. Okay. They died, y'all. They died. They betrayed. They lied about something. And maybe it's connected to the masculine. So masculine goes back to feminine. and or expose whoever, whatever the fuck and shit. Oh shit. Help my life today. Okay. Could I get some more bit down on this car? Yeah. They were imbalanced, and they were somebody that maybe masculine had juggled with the divine feminine before, but the Two of Pentacles represents somebody that just was a confused mind. I told y'all they were not well. They were not balanced in the mind. Okay. Yeah. Very foolish. Okay. They're very, immature energy with this fool energy. Okay. Just very, very foolish. They could have been young. Okay. Could have been very young at that time, but they were foolish and imbalanced here. Not well, like I said. Anything else? She could have, oh boy. It could have been his original wife, and he could have got a divorce. Yup. The King of Wands could have got a divorce from the Queen of Pentacles because he discovered she was either she had lied to him about something to get him to marry her, whatever the fuck, because her energy is a lying energy. We had the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone who didn't speak the truth, know the truth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look at the Ten of Swords. So she felt betrayed. She could have gotten betrayed. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Dang. Wow. Yeah. She could have betrayed or felt betrayed here, but she was being juggled. He could, yeah. See, it makes sense to me though. So look, let's say, because this is real. This is real. Let's say the masculine was married, because the Queen of Pentacles is usually a married person, whether they're karmic or not. Okay. So let's say they were married and some stuff came out and realized the truth, and then home dude was like, whoop, this is my soul's, this is my twin flame and shit. Because her issue was the twins. It fell over here. So her issue was with. This makes so much sense to me. Wow. There was a betrayal. So let me just keep moving, because I'm gonna start digging. So I'm gonna have to dig on my own time, because I'm doing too much. I'm gonna have to dig on my own time. It's supposed to be about y'all, so hold on here. I got to dig on my own time. Okay. Yeah. So that's the karmics energy. Let's get the situation is surrounding. Okay, that was their energy, their issue. There was a twin left them to go back to another twin, because the 12 cups energy is always representing higher level spiritual unions, which is what twin flames are. Yeah. So she felt brokenhearted. Okay. She could have caused also the heartache. There could have been something that was caused on that side as well, and it was supposed to come back full circle. I could see it. Because it could have been a situation where he was with the divine counterpart, had an affair, married her, some shit happened, went back. That could have happened. And then in the insane asylum, she could have died and could have been angry because, like, she got tormented. They was feeding her snacks and fucking, she didn't have no cool shit. Not back then. She or he didn't have cool shit. Today they would, but not back then. Not back then. Yep, look at, here she is. Here she is. Woman holding the coin. Yeah. So it was about, literally the same shit. He married her for money. And, please tell me this. Oh, no, I'm not doing this today, team. Shit. He could have married her for money. The same shit. And that's why the vengeance was, come get them this time, whoop, and then put his ass in the institution and shit. It makes so much sense. It makes sense. But she was karmic. She's the karmic. Isn't it interesting? But since the karmic wasn't well, they probably thought that they were the twin. And because of it being the olden days, especially they weren't trying to hear nothing about no twin flame shit, especially back then for sure. So she could have felt some kind of way about that. Like, because no matter how she got him, you know what I'm saying? Or no matter how or what the real dynamics was about it, she still could have felt some kind of way, like, I'm your twin, I'm her, and he could have just said, in the name of trying to do what's right or tell the truth or follow his guidance or something, if he was awakened in the last lifetime, then, yeah, I see it. Okay. Am I going here, team, or no? Not yet. Okay, not yet. They want me to go here. I'm trying, y'all. If there's anybody here at this point, I'm trying. Yeah, make it count, team. That right there, make it count. Yeah. So divine masculine completed a lesson in the past. It says completion lesson learned here. Okay. With this karmic, pretending fake living beyond means. I feel like, oh boy. She was, the situation was, it was like living beyond means even back then. Yeah. And he divorced her. It says done, completion, lesson learned, single, current status, available. Okay, that's what ended up happening. So they ended up losing money, okay, in their dynamic with the counterpart. And she went crazy or something and got in an institution. And then Divine Feminine could have just so happened to work there as well. So it kind of like combined the whole shit. Because, like, let's say, oh my God, could you imagine the one they left you for, right? No matter being karmic, whatever, because you're not right, you're ill. So he spoke some truths, told blah, 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 went back to Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine works at the insane asylum, and you got to look at her every day. Just think about that. And then let's say they got to do the electroshock therapy or whatever, and this is the woman or man, or you know what I'm saying, just think about that. And then they die. All that energy is in their blueprint. That energy is in their DNA. That energy is in them to alchemize. But when they don't heal and alchemize, they go on the other side, which is crazy. It's essentially the same shit. Okay, they did in the other life. Okay. Um. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, they was trying to hold on to the masculine with a strong grip, but somehow, some way, in the past life, the masculine freed himself. So this could be why they came in, like, to try to kill and all that, to keep the twins apart. There's this movie I'm gonna share with you guys on another platform that I feel like is all about people who are in those kind of weird dynamics. Okay, it's a trip. When I first saw it, I was like, what the hell? But it's shit real. All right, so what was the situation here with this karmic that ended up leading her to the insane asylum or mental institution? Crickets, non-silence, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I went talk, hamster wheel, surviving. So she just ended up trying to survive daily hustle before she got there. There was no talking. Nobody talked to her. The masculine could have not talked to her. If she was a dark witch, even back then, because sometimes that's still the case, if she was practicing it in a negative or whatever, and so people could have been like, they don't want to deal with her or something, and then hamster wheel, just trying to survive, because like I said, they lost everything, her and the masculine, and was just surviving. Hamster wheel. Okay. This is crazy. What else happened that led to the karmic either? Obsession. Yeah, must have. She's obsessed. She became obsessed. I said what led her to the institution? Obsession. So she either started obsessively doing black magic. She could have started stalking. She could have tried to kill, like on the movie Fatal Attraction and shit. With Glenn Close, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. This is what happened. That led, she got upset about it. About to reveal and confess. She was on the verge. Okay? She was obsessed. What else happened here that led her to... Yeah. Well, it wasn't online. Searching online, looking for info. So she started stalking. Did I just not say that? She started searching. She started stalking the masculine and divine feminine. Okay? Ways to steal. She could have resorted to stealing and hustling. Ways to steal from divine masculine and feminine. Okay. What else? Pop up. So this is what happened. She popped up. Somewhere it's in reverse. So I think this is where it's fencing to go to the left, where she gets either put in jail or a mental institution or something. Commitment, long-term relationship. Could we clarify this pop-up reverse? Yeah, yep, because she was, damn, this is crazy. It says, access granted, social media, fake profiling, hiding. It was different then. So she got exposed in some kind of way for not learning a lesson. And so I think she either went to jail for stalking the masculine and feminine, faking, stealing, all sorts of stuff. And back then things happened differently. So they could have taken her to court or something. You know how it was in those lives. And so they could have said, look, it's either jail, prison, or mental institution, because she was found out or some shit. Okay. There could have been an investigation or something. There could have been police waiting. It could have been anything, because she was obsessed. We saw obsession. Okay. This shit plays out now, but this was the past life. Okay. It makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, drama queen. She was being a drama queen even then. Drama queen, thirsty, causing chaos. So she showed up. Yeah. She was doing spell work then. See, I think she was a dark witch or a black witch then. She could have been some of the ones that used it for the dark, because you always have that. And divine feminine was someone who did it for the light. She was embarrassed. So something happened here. See, it's the same thing playing out again. Because the masculine in the past life, they could have been married or hooked up for the wrong reasons. He could have been with feminine first, had an affair. She could have did a spell work on him because she wasn't right in her mind. Ooh, I want him. And then he goes over there. He marries her under the spell. He finds out some truths. He awakens. He realizes who he is. Whoa. Then he goes back to the feminine. She's obsessed. Had a hissy fit. She felt embarrassed because they maybe, you know, the money. They could have lost money this life. Whatever. She felt like he was her twin. See. Yeah. Yeah. Embarrassed. Yeah. Okay. So something was publicized maybe with the societies of the time or whatever, and so then it was done. But she didn't learn her lesson. She was a drama queen, so they ended up putting her in some kind of a place. Her, him, you know. Oh my God. All right, let's keep it pushing. So what was this part supposed to be for? That's who she is. This is the situation that happened with her. So, okay. In the insane asylum or whatever was the result of the end of her with the counterpart, the silence and all of this, after all of that, what happened here? Yeah, the temple path. Okay. The man holding the coin. The man holding the coin went on the temple path. That's masculine. What else happened? And that's why they come in trying to block. It makes sense. Yeah, she envied that the man decided to go on the temple path here. She envied that path. She envied the twin flame journey. She envied it. Yeah, that's why she was, yeah, that envy drove her or him. Yeah, she envied the woman holding the heart. That's why she's going for a feminine as well. She envied that. Yeah. And she started, you know, she was doing black magic. She wanted to be hoping, wishing, praying to be. She probably tried to start being like divine feminine, you know, and then they could have thought she was crazy or something and ended up locking her up as well because she thought that that was going to maybe make the masculine want her back again. And then, yeah. But she got that envy energy, okay? She envied divine feminine. Divine feminine's path in this twin flame journey. Yeah, she envied the twin flame contract, which is typical. People don't want to believe it. That's why they say, look, you got to be careful because everything around you ain't what it seems. And when they figure this out, you're going to have a whole lot of karmics awaken and try to come and swallow you. Because they don't want you to have that path. They want it for themselves. Or they want to try to distort it in some way. Yeah. Third party. So she was a third party situation that he had some kind of cheating and affair. Hooked up about money and shit like that. Okay. He discovers something, goes back to divine feminine. She wanted to partner and work with him. Some cases she could have just wanted to just be the third leg or whatever. Because they had, yeah, she wanted their door to personal healing and happiness. What else ended up happening here? After all of that played out, that envy, she just ended up in envy, victory. She was brokenhearted. Okay, because she thought she was going to have a way to get to the victory. And she was brokenhearted behind the victory of divine feminine. Yeah, endings. Yeah, those things came to an end. Her spell work, like I said, she was doing spell work. Yeah. She was not in her right mind, thinking woman. So she was determined to be someone not well. Thinking woman is in reverse. She lost her mind in the past life. She lost her mind. Oh my God. She lost her mind in a past life behind this shit, and she did it again this time. Wow. She did it again this time. This is insane, man. Yeah. So indecision. There was a decision made. It's in reverse. So folks ended up seeing the truth here. Masculine could have ended up seeing the truth here. Wow. Wow, man. About who he loved, and yeah, about her, how like she wasn't, like she was had some dark energy. Door to spirit is in reverse. So it could have been discovered. Yeah. Yeah. About a family situation in the past, you guys. Wow. All right. So that's that. My goodness gracious. So in the past life, then, that's what happened, guys. For divine feminine and divine masculine, could I get something on what ended up happening to them pertaining to this back then? Oh my God. Wow. This stuff is a little deep for me, man. I'm like, dang, but that's real talk. What you guys want me to do, team? Let me just ask something. They want me to pull the pendulum out. Light team, the karmic in this past life situation was her death. Did she die due to her spell work? Did she die because of the spell work or black magic? Did she die due to doing spell work and black magic on divine feminine and masculine? Did she die or he die due to doing spell work and black magic on divine feminine and divine masculine? Is that why they ended up in the institution? Yep. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeshua is involved. Was trying to, but they didn't want it. Karma releasing, yeah. They didn't know how to do that. This is for divine feminine and masculine now. Divine feminine and masculine is releasing karma now, because they tried to do whatever their roles were in terms of, compassion. They tried to be compassionate maybe to her then, and so in this life, there was an attempt to be compassionate now, but it was still the same energy because she's unwell and she doesn't want healing and awakening. Essentially, she just wants to destroy the twins. She just wants to hurt divine feminine. And then if masculine, when he left, she just wants to also, hurt him. And so, yeah. But for the divine feminine and masculine, they're being released with that Saint Germain energy here. Yeah, because divine order is at play. Ding dong, it says here, do what you feel is right, because divine feminine and masculine did what they thought was right in this situation here. There's healing now. Yeah, so divine feminine and masculines are healing now, collective. Okay, because the karmics came in doing the same shit. Yeah, they don't, yeah. Okay, so for divine masculine, how is he being helped in this lifetime pertaining to this reading? If this is resonating, divine masculine, how is he healing this lifetime pertaining to this? How is he healing? Ascension, he's ascending, Cephas. Okay, Egyptian roots. You guys, Divine Feminine, may have had Egyptian roots together. Moving to your true self. He's getting into his true self. He is rising above the darkness, and the light is here. And he is praying. Okay, it fell over here. So Divine Masculine is praying. He's hoping, and he's yearning, probably for feminine. But he is in ascension. Okay. I said, how are they helping and healing? They're helping them to ascend. Okay. Archangel Michael is protecting him. Okay. Trusting heaven. He is trying to surrender and to allow a miracle to occur. Divine Feminine. How is she feeling pertaining to this in this lifetime? Ooh, she a bam. Ooh, I was waiting for it. Ooh. Look here. Look at him. Divine Feminine, she is a teacher, which is a twin right here. Mary Magdalene, you have something important to say. She's speaking her truth. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Soul Flame, she's rediscovering a lost part of herself. And she's getting inner strength from goddesses. She's in goddess energy here. She's moved back into her wholeness. And she knows that she has power. Ooh-wee. Relationship harmony and healing is happening within the Divine Feminine. And helping her regarding perhaps the twin flame journey with the counterpart. Okay. Yep, Yeshua is one of her on her team there. She's already sought what she can do in all the situations here. She is on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. And she is healing father issues, masculine wounds. Okay? Masculine wounds. It could be pertaining to what happened with the masculine in the past life, because he probably cheated on her with that same karmic. Okay? And that's why it feels so intense. Yeah. And she's going to get her Dharma unfolding, and there's going to be some communication, because the Karmics did heavy spell work against communication so that the twins couldn't talk to each other and come together. And that's why they're also under some severe judgment. Let's bring in what's going to be the Karmics in this lifetime situation here. Give me a second. Let me get a situation for feminine. Since it came out over there for masculine, let me do this as well. Wishing. So we got wishing over here to be fair and equal. Let's do this for masculine, feminine here. How's she being? Waves and love. Aww. Aww. So feminine is getting emotions coming and going of love, adore, admire, enchantment. She's being helped with emotions here. Archangel Michael is trying to help her because, yeah, it's probably a lot for her because she looks at all this stuff as toxic. Divine Feminine really looks at it all at this point as toxic. But that's why Archangel Michael is protecting her from the toxicity, from all the shit these karmics are doing here. Yeah. So, okay, that's that. Light team. So what's the karmics in this life? Now that we dealt with the past life, in this life. Let's go there and then we are done. In this life. What is their lot, or what are you guys determining here for these karmics? You guys want me to switch that out? Okay. So let's do this. They don't want these, so bear with me. They don't want me to use these. Okay. My. All right. So that's why, now I know why I had another aspect of a dream the other night. Okay. Because both, in my case, both my karmic sister, which was my counterparts, karmic, was in a dream, but separately. It was interesting. I knew what she was trying to do. And it could have been, I ain't gonna get into that part. But his part was kind of funny. It was funny in a good way. I was like, really though? And I kind of just sat there. And his part was funny. But that kind of looks like, that I can see why. It matches. And I think I kind of got it. I looked in his face or some shit. Or like I really looked like I was already looking at him. But then I really, really looked. And I said something. I was like, it was funny. That part, I really enjoyed that part. I was like, really? And then like he did this move or some shit with some shit. I was like, whatever. Okay, so that part was the cute part of the dream. Okay. Light team, so what's the karmics in this life now? What is it that you all are determining what's going on here? Because obviously they didn't, something happened, their karmic ramification here in this life, bringing it forward. Something with the mature man here and wealth. Okay, what is the karma here connected to this mature? Oh! Okay, death. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, yeah, lovers in reverse. Okay, yeah. Okay. Death, poverty. What happened here? Can I get more of the karmics, karma, or concern, death? Oh, I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. Because it's like, it sounds like a pattern of the repeat of history here. Yep, from toiling and laboring in spell work. Concern, death. From trying to hold on to money and fucking with. So a mature man is coming in here. Somebody's money, somebody's occupation, somebody's fortune here. Oh boy. What's going to happen here? We already got death out. What else, team? Oh, something with the marriage. Okay. Masculine going to high honor. What's going to happen to these karmics? Pertaining to them here, what's going to happen here? We got death. Ending of a contract, obviously. Yeah, and I just said it. Masculine's going to high honor. He's going to another path. Yep. He's going to ascend somewhere. Yep. No longer thinking about it in reverse. Wow. What else? Anything else from here you guys want us to know? The results for these karmics in the situation in the present. Jail. They're going to jail. They're a false person. This is the karmic card. They're going to jail, or they lose the grip of the masculine here, or they may go to jail from for online fraud, for tapping into people's stuff, stealing, forging things, using people's information. Masculine may get free if she set him up. Okay, she's being looked upon as a false person that refuses to change because she wanted to hold on to a house. Yep. Some family are involved. Imprisonment reverse. What is that about specifically? Imprisonment reverse. Imprisonment reverse. Yep. She ends up in despair behind a mature man. Yep. And a child maybe what she did to my child, or what the community did, or community knows something about what she did to a child. Yep. Or the man knows. Yep. Yeah. Here's her karma. Adjudication is in reverse, so it's being executed to the full extent of the law. Yep. So, that's that, you guys.